Hi there, Virgo. All right, well, let's get started. So, the first card that came out was the Seven of Wands, and when that came out, I just got this feeling that you were just like, "F it, like I'm done, I'm out." Like something you're just like so done with, and you just will never give it another like a second thought, another ounce of your energy. You're just like, Psh, done. See ya. I'm out. I'm over. I'm done. And yeah, something's done. And I don't see this as like some tragic where you're going to be like devastated. I feel like it's just going to be like I will never give this person, this situation, one more second of my energy, space in my mind, anything. You were just like done, done, done. Yeah, so these two extra cards kind of came out. The devil, like, and it could maybe it's even a behavior though in yourself, but it's not like I don't feel like it's like hitting rock bottom with some sort of addiction, or even if it's all of a sudden it's like you're just like I'm not drinking anymore, and like it's as simple as that. You're just like I'm not hanging out with that person. I'm like you realize someone's just toxic, and you break up with them, and there is no I need closure, I need this, I need to keep the drama going on some level. It's just like done, blocked, and delete, block, and you're just like dodge that bullet, I'm out. Like you're just like so like if you see something you just are going to walk away from a behavior, yours, someone else's, something, and never look back and be so happy for it. And the other bonus card that came out around that Ten of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. So just being very practical. Like that wasn't working for me, so I'm not doing it anymore. That wasn't working for me, so I'm not going to hang around that person anymore. I'm not going to allow myself to engage in that type of. I'm not giving one more ounce of energy again or space in my head to that type of person, that type of situation, that type of behavior. Period. You're done. So yeah, because you have this Nine of Swords. So there was energy, worrying, insomnia. You were giving it space and energy and time, and that's what this Ten of Swords is like. Never again. I'm gonna put all those down here. This is interesting. That at the bottom of the deck too. So you're out. You're done. I could even see some of you, and this might sound like not cool, but maybe you were dating someone and there was no more denying that they were just a toxic person or a user or cheating on you. And you're just like, boom, you're just like done. And maybe like you really quickly meet someone else and you're like, I don't even feel guilty because it was what it was. Like it was, we tend to like, as humans, and I do the same thing. We tend to just like, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to wallow in it, and I'm going to carry it along with me, and it's going to affect all my other relationships. And I'm just going to, we do. And you're just like, you're just like, it's dead. I had this doc I worked for. I just adore him. And he's like, yeah, I already decided with my wife, and they're happily married. But it's like if we ever decide to get a divorce, that's done. She's dead to me. None of this. We're still gonna hang out. Crap. It's like I'm done. I don't know. It just made me think of that. But anyway, you're just like so over it. Almost like a romantic comedy. When someone's with this horrible person, they finally leave for the new person, and you're like, yay! It's gonna be like that. Or leaving a job, or whatever the situation is that you're done with. I do see you really spending some quality time with yourself and making space in your life for things that you care about. Maybe this person or this situation, maybe the job was just working you to death and you didn't feel like you had any time or energy for the things you really enjoy, or the relationship, the person was so controlling and so weak. if you think about it, those types of people that need everything to be their way are just, they're very sort of weak minded and sort of very selfish. But I don't know. I don't know why that just came into my mind. But you're like, I have time to, you're not going to waste it. You're like, now I have the peace and calm and the space to do things I want to do. And you're going to do that. You're also going to be like, okay, wait a minute now. What else have I done in my life where I'm like, uh, modified my behavior because of someone else's bad behavior? And you're going to look and you'd be like, wait a minute, did I even want to live where I'm living, or was that a compromise? Did I even, you know what I mean? And so you're really going to take stock of sort of everything and be proactive and not reactive, and make sure you're really setting goals. And that's what I mean. She's great at setting goals. Like, she is unwavering. This fire sign energy, when she's like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to go back to school. I want to move. I want to get this type of job. You're just like, you set your mind on it and you don't waver. Even if there are obstacles, you just keep working. You look at as an opportunity. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, well, actually, this actually is working out even better than the way I had it planned. Like, you're not going to be like, it has to go this way. However, you will get to your end goal regardless of the path it takes. So these two together are pretty unstoppable. One thing I can say of this Ace of Swords is keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't, so if this is a business idea, yeah, keep it as simple as possible. Like, you may want to meet with someone. This Queen of Pentacles would be a good person. You have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Together, those two are unstoppable. The ideas and the passion and the enthusiasm of her, and then the down-to-earth, practical business sense of her. I mean, they could rule the world. And this is just, okay, you start your online business, but start it simple and then grow it. She'll help you make a business plan. Like, start with this and then roll this out at another time and then roll this out at another time. So I would say, if you are thinking of starting a business or any sort of new big project, to really consult a professional and get a plan in place. I wouldn't do a fly by the seat of your pants type of just throwing something together. And, really take it seriously, treat it like a business. This could even be this is something that you love to do, that you're like, I can make this into a business. But again, keep it simple, one step at a time, methodical nature. So this beautiful King of, this is, you may very well meet someone, don't get hung up on gender, that shares this new endeavor, this. So whatever this new idea that you're manifesting in your life, now that you're getting things back on track, you'll find like-minded people that will support you and that are into the same thing you're into. And among those people could be this new love interest, because they, you're working together with this person. Other relationships, whether they've been business or romantic, it's like, especially romantic, I feel like they've always been working against you for whatever reason. And I really feel strongly that was their issue. Just having to be contrary, to be controlling. This person is like supportive and loves some of the same things that you love, and excited to go on the journey and support you at the same time. You will have to make yourself somewhat vulnerable. This isn't going to be necessarily like, oh, I want to do this, and you just have the money and you just buy the business and it just, everything works out. Like, you will have to put yourself out there. But I really see it pay off. Again, as long as you don't try to do too much too fast and make it too complicated. And that can be the same thing for romantic relationships. Like, spend the time to get to know the person. I also sort of feel like in some way, this relationship, you may have had this person in your life, and maybe um, someone else was like, took a lot of energy and stuff so that they, you didn't really like notice these other people because you were just like so exhausted trying to tolerate, deal with someone else. So I really see you just very gladly finally moving away from that type of energy or person. So it looks really great. Take care. Bye.